Hello, my name is Tim and I run the youth missional community here at Kings, and I want to take a few minutes out of your day just to talk to you about challenges. Social media is a funny thing, isn't it? Because I'm not sure about you, but my social media is full of people kind of posting pictures of amazing things that they're doing and this kind of fake best life that they portray. And there's actually nothing wrong with doing that. I'm not against that. It's something that I probably do as well, and I think that's okay. But I think what's really important to remember is this is whatever's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's most likely their best bits or their highlight reel, and it's not their true or their full life. Everybody faces challenges, and there are lots of them too. Some challenges are the ones that we invite into our lives, perhaps to achieve a goal at the end. Perhaps that's something you can relate to in work or in your personal life, and maybe it's something that you understand and you know about. I like to think of myself as somebody who likes to kind of take on some challenges and challenge myself to do things. In the last thought for the day, I spoke about learning the guitar, and obviously that was a challenge that I took up, and it was something that I think I have done well with, and something that I've enjoyed kind of doing, because I like the end result and maybe achieving that goal at the end there. And in reality, over the course of my life, I've always been somebody that kind of sets myself goals and sets myself challenges and kind of time frames and things that I want to achieve. And maybe today, this could be a moment for you to reflect on your current situation or your future as well. And it could be a moment just to stop and just to think about some challenges or some kind of goals that you would like to set yourself. I believe that it's never too late to achieve something. And dream big, go and achieve it kind of mentality is definitely something that I have that's always helped me. There is another type of challenge, however, and these are the ones that we probably don't invite into our lives. And these might be to do with health, it might be to do with personal relationships, it could be to do with finance or family or even other people going through those kind of things as well. And I think there's a misconception that because we are Christians, that we won't go through these difficult times, that somehow God is going to shield us from these, and that everything's going to be kind of rose gardens and butterflies and rainbows forever. But unfortunately, that's just not true, sadly. However, I think we still have a really privileged position, and we're able to make a choice. And the choice is quite a simple one. It's, do we kind of turn away, maybe even blame, walk away from God, or do we kind of embrace that and seek His closeness to help us get through those challenges? And I'm hoping that you're hearing those two options and thinking, well, obviously the second one. In Romans 8:28 it says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Now, that's a great Bible verse on its own. However, the context of it, I think, is even more important, perhaps, because actually, Paul's been writing a letter to the Romans, and in that part of the letter, he's talking about suffering, and he's talking about bad things that are going on, and he's kind of saying, that despite all the things, the difficulties of life, we know that in all things, God works for the good. And that's great, isn't it? I certainly think so. This weekend just gone, I completed a 100-mile bike ride for cancer research, and it was a challenge that probably fits into the first category of the challenges that I've spoken about, and one that I invited on myself. I chose to do it, didn't I? But it was still a challenge nevertheless. And I want to finish by just drawing a few thoughts from the bike ride. Normally, the cycle, which is organised by somebody that I work with, who's done some fantastic fundraising for cancer research, incredible. Normally we would cycle together, there'd probably be about 80 people, and this year, obviously because of COVID, we're faced with a slightly different challenge, so it was going to be solos or small groups. Now, I was looking at doing it on my own for a long time, but I managed to get a friend to go along with me, and thank goodness I did, because he was a great help, he was really motivational during the cycle, it was great to have someone to talk to. He even helped me change my puncture, which would have been good because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. And the first thing I want to draw from that is, isn't it much better to face a challenge with people? I think when we invite people to on our journey with us, onto our challenges and kind of tell them about them and get them to help us, I think that can be really helpful. The second one is that there were some really tough moments in the ride, and but when we'd achieved them, when we'd overcome those moments, we had that kind of amazing feeling of, yes, we have done it. What a great sense of achievement. And in the Bible, Paul also says that I believe our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. We will face challenges. We will get through them with God's strength and with the people he puts around us, and we will have God's glory in the end. I hope that's made some sense to you, or maybe even spoken to you today, and have a fantastic rest of the week and day.